One of the biggest lies foreign men tell in the Philippines, and one of the strangest, is how they spend their time. They'll have you think that they've got this exciting lifestyle, that they're jetting from here to there, and they're staying busy all the time. And from the time they get up in the morning to the time they go to bed, they've got something to do. When in fact, they're bored to death. Most of the time they're sitting around the house or they're sitting around at the bar. This is not only one of the biggest lies men tell over here, but one of the strangest. Welcome back to my channel, Sunshine Shoulders. I'm Calvin. Thank y'all so much for stopping by again today. The biggest lies foreign men tell in the Philippines. I don't know why we lie. Most of us are grown. You know, the way you want to choose to live your life, it's up to you. It's nobody's business. We don't even have a need to know, but y'all volunteer this information. I talk about all the time why men lie and what we lie about. But here's the biggest lies. Number one is, I didn't come to the Philippines for a woman. These are in order as I see it too. This is the biggest lie that men tell. And I don't know why, because it's not illegal to come to the Philippines to date and to marry women over here. We do it all the time, you know, but they'll say they didn't come here for a woman, and then their whole life is centered around a woman. Everything's about a woman when they come over here. But that's the number one lie. And we can go on and on about that, but guys, it's nothing to be ashamed about. Really, you could put at the end of that and why they even come to the Philippines to begin with. They even lie about that. So we'll just make that number one and number 1A. Why you even come here? We don't even need to know, but y'all just, you know, give us this information freely and you lie about it. But number two is the budget. You know, I spend X amount of dollars every month. It's either too low or too high. You know, when you come to the Philippines, men think that you have to have a low figure or it's embarrassing for some reason. I'm in the Philippines, so my budget has to be anywhere from $1,000 to $1,500. Everybody can't be living on $1,000 or $1,500 a month. Or you get people on the other end. Oh, my budget is $10,000 a month. Whatever it is, they lie about it. You know, when the truth is good enough, ladies and gentlemen, I don't care. I don't lose any sleep because your money doesn't pay my bills. But we just lie about that. The budget. And how much they spend every month on food and this and that. It's a lie. Okay? The third thing, and this is in order, remember, is how much money they earn and where it comes from. And remember, this is none of our business. Y'all offer this information freely and you lie about it. It's always on the high end, but they never tell you where it comes from. Usually something fancy like investments or something like that. But that's the third lie that they tell. The fourth, like I said, I'm going to put these in order, is their life back home. They lie about it. I was a police chief. I was an engineer. I was this, I was that. I left my wife. They lie about their life back home. Because remember, if you come to the Philippines, you have to be a loser. Well, that's one lie that we try to beat back. I was a winner at home. I can get women back home. I can afford to live in America or England or whatever it is. But yeah, they lie about their life back home. Most of us, we have it so good. The truth is good enough, guys. Number 5 is their sexual preference. 10 times out of 10, you talk to men over here, they're going to say, I love women. When the fact is, there's a lot of homosexual men and a lot of gay men in our midst. And I don't have anything against that, only that it's a lie. That's the only thing I got about homosexuals and bisexuals is if when you lie about it. You know, if you like, you know, a free prostate massage every now and then, you know, you like sucking on lollipops and all that stuff, that's your business. You know, but be upfront about it. It doesn't matter. You can catch them. They can be right there in front of you on video. And just because the man has a ponytail, I guess it makes them feel better. I don't know. Butt pads and all of that. Kissing and slobbing on men. You lie about that. It's none of my business what your sexual preference is. If you like men, then like men. Okay? There's nothing wrong with that as far as I'm concerned. Just don't lie about it. And that's what you guys do. So if you're in the locker room and, you know, you go in the CR, you know, the bathroom, yeah, I want to know who's going in there, who's beside me, you know, trying to get a peek or whatever it is, you know, it's weird, man. But you'll be shocked at some of the guys over here that you think are these alpha men, these tough guys. They dick eaters, guys, okay? I hate to tell you. I hate to say it like that, but they are. But this is what, you know, we lie about. And I'm like, I made a video the other day and caught a lot of flack for it. I don't know why. The biggest lies Filipinos tell foreigners. I just be telling my life story over here, what I'm seeing, living, and experiencing. And a lot of people got mad about that. They said, "Oh, I'm picking on Filipinos." Oh, really? Just by telling you what I'm experiencing over here, the lies I've heard from women over here. I'm not picking on them. Oh, I'm cynical, they said, when it comes to the Philippines. People don't understand I've made over 3,000 videos, ladies and gentlemen, probably about 3,300. Imagine that. You know, because I can create a conversation, and that's all I really do. And that's why I wanted to talk about this today. The biggest lies men tell over here. You know, I've only met one guy in the whole time I've been on YouTube. You might as well say the whole time that I've been coming to the Philippines, who ever said about his budget, he said, "Calvin, I spend the same amount of money in the Philippines as I did at home." He's from Canada. Shout out to Angelo. The only one out of all of those, because everybody else usually will lie about it. You don't even have to tell us. I would rather you keep the information to yourself than volunteering lies to us. The less I know, the better off I am. 9 times out of 10, the men are going to tell you, "I didn't come over here for a woman." That's a lie, guys. We don't care. It's obvious you did. Now all of a sudden you're 71 years old and you want to be a financial advisor? And you want to take up scuba diving in the Philippines? Come on, man. And then everywhere you go, you got this woman strapped to your back. This is just ludicrous, man. It's really crazy. It just came across my mind when I took a shower. So I'm in the room. It's nighttime. I'm going to upload this to my members only first. And when I read that comment where the guy says, "Yeah, you're cynical toward the Philippines." I'm like, "Fool, you crazy." Nobody promotes the Philippines as a vacation spot, a retirement destination more than me. Okay, but as a vlogger, you can't win anyway. Sometimes, you know, you think to yourself, is it even worth it? But it really is. It is, because you know you're reaching people. You're always going to have that small percentage of people who aren't going to agree with what you have to say. And instead of them, you know, creating content of their own, they're all up in your comments. Remember, they're comment superstars. This is where they get their 15 minutes of fame. They don't get attention anywhere else. Not on the job, not at home. So they get it in the comment section. It's okay. Remember, my comment section is a refuge for lost men, because I know you don't have any place to vent. So thank y'all so much for stopping by. Really, really appreciate it. It's been raining and storming, man, all day. From the time I did my live stream yesterday, all the way to now, it's nothing but rain. Hopefully it's going to leave the Philippine area of responsibility, because I want to go to the beach. I don't know where I'm going to go. I may go back to Boracay. I haven't been to Boracay in a long time. I may go back to Bantayan Island. It's a lot of places that I plan on going. We plan on going back to Vietnam, of course. Thailand. Maryland wants to go to Thailand. But while we're in Vietnam, we're just going to scoot on over to Cambodia. I just want to see what it's about. You know, everybody says that, you know, Cambodia's booming now and this and that. But if you're in America, if you're in the Philippines, wherever you are, find it in your heart to help somebody. Not a day goes by that I don't help somebody. Tonight is our spin wheel. We're going to spin the wheel 2 times, and 2 of our lucky Filipino subscribers are going to win 1,000 pesos each. Because if I don't know anything else, I know this one thing for sure. When we help other people, we help ourselves. Take care, stay safe, stay out of trouble. I'll see you next time. Don't do anything stupid. Stop volunteering lies to people. It's none of our business how you live your life. Ladies and gentlemen, you're grown. Just leave well enough alone. I don't have a need to know anyway how much money you earn, why you're in the Philippines, how much you spend every month, whether you like dicks or pussies. It's none of my business. Okay, but just be true to yourself. That's all I'm saying.
Boots on the ground, don't do nothing stupid. Give that man his flowers, a tribute through music. If I don't know nothing, I know one thing. When we help others,